again,
moved locations. I grew a beard in between.
Did you really?
I didn't shave this morning.
That's really weird.
Sorry about that, Mom.
So the point of this here is just we just spend a little bit more time with the guitars, talk a little bit about them, give some initial impressions. This is by no means a full review of this guitar. We will get to that at some point. I know we will.
This is an overview.
Yeah.
And then we'll review them later.
So this is a preview? I like that. Anyway,
just a view.
So we got in, for those of you that didn't see the last live video, we got in 2 of the Sheeran guitars, our first 2, and these were both pre-orders. They came with, if you haven't seen it, an unboxing, a special care package, which we knew was coming for those who did this. Because I've had orders for these since January.
Yeah.
The day that we got notified that they were going to release, we put them up as pre-release. We ordered, I think, 4 sets of everything, so I guess that's 16 guitars. Yeah. I said 20-something. Actually, I think it was 16 or 5 sets. Maybe we got 20.
There's a lot. There's a lot of guitars coming. But
there are.
For the people that have waited and they were one of the first to get their name on the list, we've got some special care packages to thank them. If you're buying one, once they actually arrive here, actually anybody that orders now won't be getting that. That was just for the initial people, and George was thanking everybody for being a first...
and being patient, because it's been a while. It has been a while. And I have to say, in build quality so far, I'm pretty darn impressed. I guess it was worth the wait.
Yeah, we were.
It's kind of hard to say. I mean, worth the wait. Would you feel it was worth the wait had you pre-ordered yours in January, Jer?
If I was just waiting on a secondary guitar, if this was my only guitar, that would have been pretty tough. But
yeah, it would have.
If this is something that I wanted one of these guitars to go with my collection, I think I've been fine waiting, just like you are for lots of things that you pre-order.
Oh man,
I've been waiting on my Tesla for like 3 years now.
Can you afford a Tesla?
No, it might be because I haven't put any money down on it or actually contacted the manufacturer.
That is probably the issue.
I'm still waiting on it.
We have Trent, our camera guy here. He gets in line for the iPhones. He's probably that guy that says, anyway, they're tired of us talking. We're going to talk a little bit about the WO3 and WO4. I've got the O4 in my hands. Jeremy has the O3. Tell him a quick overview of what they have there, Jer.
Yes, this one is the cedar top that comes on this one. And then it's got the Santos rosewood back and sides. They call this layered because it's not really plywood, because it is using all the layers on it are actually Santos rosewood. So it's not taking some less expensive woods in between and kind of sandwiching them and just doing a veneer. It's all Santos rosewood. Solid top on this. This one is, like I said, the cedar top. Mm-hmm. It comes with the LR bags pickup in it.
These are the Element VTCs that are built for bags, by the way. So you do have
bags for Lowden.
Yep, we do have a variable tone and a volume control on the inside of the sound hole for these.
It's got the signature stuff that you would see on a Lowden guitar. They're Lowden bridges, just kind of his own design with the pinless bridge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
I knew you were.
And then the one thing you'll find on this that you won't find on any other Lowden is Sheeran by Lowden.
Yep.
These are kind of a whole new project for George and the team over there, figuring out a way to basically gear up when they were like a hands-on workshop where they spend months building each instrument to be able to put out enough production and kind of have a lot of automation to build a high-quality, less expensive. I think our sale price on these is under $1,200.
Yeah.
So big difference between this and a full Lowden.
We've got some Lowdens over here that are in the 12s and 14 range.
Yes.
So
Thousand, not
yeah.
100.
And for you people in the Euros, that's way more than that. I don't know how many.
I think it's less than that, but Euros.
Okay, whatever. And then, so you're holding the O3. It does have the walnut. I was really impressed with the walnut veneer on top of the Santos for sides and back. I have the O4. This one, again, beveled armrest, very comfortable and beautiful. Has the walnut, figured walnut. I love the book match V here. I think this was a good touch. I think it looks great, and like I said, figured. There's actually the waviness. We've seen this in a lot of the Lowden guitars that we've had in walnut. Mm-hmm. They have this almost curly walnut with great grain patterns inside it. Looks really gorgeous. Yeah. I'm really impressed. Again, it is a layered guitar, so like you said, the big difference there is not really a plywood. We've had people asking us what's the difference between plywood and layered. Big difference is a lot of manufacturers that do plywood will do something like a birch or an inexpensive wood and do one veneer of the actual
wood. Yeah.
wood. layered, they're actually doing this all in rosewood, or in this one walnut. Sorry, Santos rosewood. There, all the layers. I think it's 7 layers.
5 layers.
5 layers of walnut or Santos rosewood. The 4 also has the Sitka spruce top. Really, really nice. These are mahogany necks on these. Well done with nice tuners. Again, we were really impressed with the figured walnut on the overlays of these. Yeah. I really like it a lot. So that kind of gives us a little bit of the overview. Yeah, I play a little bit.
These are going to be the wee Lowden body shapes. This is the W, which is how this all started. Ed Sheeran was gifted a little guitar that was built custom size. This body style hadn't been made before.
Just for him.
Yes, the guys with Snow Patrol went to George Lowden and said, we need to build this as a gift to Ed. Ed loved his Lowden so much that he went to George and said, let's try to make one that everyone can afford. And so they came up with 2 series of the S series and the W series. The W is the wee Lowden, so these are a much smaller body.
Yep.
They're going to have that smaller
body scale too. This is a short scale, a very short scale, small body. So it's going to be a little bit brighter. This is not going to be your big sounding guitar like some might expect, but it does sound great. The setup on these, by the way, amazing, really well done. It plays extremely light.
I don't think we would change anything.
So I'll do a little strumming and a little something with it. Up the neck, still articulate. I'm pretty impressed all the way around.
It'll probably make a really good finger style guitar body shape too.
That's if you're talented enough to be a finger style player. That, like I said, if you're talented enough to be it. So that one's
mandolin player.
That's the 04. The 03, cedar top, Santos rosewood. A little warmer sounding. I was checking this out. You'll get to hear it here in a second, but do the same sort of thing, maybe. So again, great sustain, great tone.
Excuse me.
A little bit weird for me to get used to with that short scale, but it is a great sounding guitar and fun to play. And I was just noodling away at it, obviously not trying to do anything in particular, but just kind of a little noodling on it so you can get a sense of what it's all about. Impressed. Build quality, that was also really impressive.
I'm getting over a cold. I'll send that with this guitar.
We will wipe that one down for you. Anyway, great guitars. I am blown away with the build quality on these.
Yes, that's what we were looking really closely in between these 2 lives, and just the lines, everything on it. There's no flaws that we could find on it.
I'm not seeing any glue or details that are easily missed.
Or shortcuts. When you're trying to mass produce something like this, you can see a lot of times when they'll be taking shortcuts, and I'm really not seeing those on the build of the guitar. You can tell they put a lot of emphasis and make sure all the joints are real tight, all the lines are smooth. And
absolutely.
clean.
I'm looking at these. These are just perfect cuts.
Perfect
there's no fit issues at all.
You can tell that just the way they book match this back. I mean, those pieces of wood line up perfectly.
And as well as this. I mean, look at that. It comes down to the same point. Matches in your
again, like I thought,
match.
just putting that heel on the end of it. That's just
the heel cap.
The heel cap. That just kind of shows some of the extra details.
And it still has that signature Lowden peg head, the styles, and the woods that would be normally run with Lowden guitars. I think if you were looking for a good budget level guitar and you were really into that Lowden sound, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with this at all.
Hard to find one that competes in this price range with this build
It's got
quality.
a lot, yeah. It's got a lot of guitar here, so definitely something I may have to have one just because my wife's a big Sheeran fan, so and my kids, and well, I am too.
Every person that purchases one, George comes by and does Ed comes by and does a concert for you. So
Is that really true?
That's true.
I've not heard that.
Don't quote me on it. You'll feel really sad if you didn't order one. George goes. George is going to go with Ed.
Yeah.
Both George and Ed come to your house.
It'll be amazing, man. So,
Let's play something to get out of here with it.
what do you want to play, Jared?
I don't know. I don't know much. Let's do.
Anyway, thank you guys. While he's figuring out what we're going to play, thank you guys for watching. This was just a quick preview of 2 of the guitars. We will have more, like I said in the other video. I know we're going to get tons of emails wondering where the rest of them are. We had almost every one of the ones that we had that we ordered have been done. They do come with a gig bag. It is a nice gig bag. Trent here's going to bring it in here as your backpack straps. Let's see if you can see this on camera. Says Lowden. So
It's got extra pockets up there for your
right.
pedal gear.
nice backpack, and
neck
it's actually
support on the
heavily
inside.
padded. I'll set it right here, Trent, and that will work. And so anyway, we just got a few of these, so don't be alarmed if yours hasn't come in yet.
It's on its
will
way.
Be coming, I promise. This tells us that they are definitely on it, so we can do that. All right, you want the Salt Creek instead? He got his cord in there. Anyway, we will see you next time on another unboxing on the Acoustic Shoppe.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being with us.